Authorities in Northeast Delhi have arrested a 26-year-old woman for carrying out an acid attack on her boyfriend's prospective bride. The victim survived the initial assault and is currently receiving treatment at a local hospital, making her physical recovery the immediate legal priority. With the primary suspect in custody, the investigation now splits into two active fronts: monitoring the victim's medical outcome and uncovering the illegal supply chain that provided the chemical weapon. The assault took place in the Indira Vihar area, located within the Gokulpuri district. Emergency response was immediate, but driven entirely by civilians. The victim's family members evacuated her from the scene before police units could arrive. They transported her directly to Guru Tegh Bahadur Hospital, where doctors are closely monitoring her condition. The final medical assessment of those injuries will dictate the specific severity of the charges filed against the suspect. Investigators mapped the connections, confirming the 26-year-old suspect had an existing romantic relationship with the victim's prospective groom. The arranged marriage to this man was fixed, and the rapidly approaching wedding date catalyzed the assault. Police assessments confirm this was a premeditated strike. The attacker was driven heavily by jealousy and anger over the impending union. By establishing this concrete romantic link, prosecutors have a documented motive that frames the attack as targeted retaliation rather than a random act of violence. The Gokulpuri police station has officially registered the criminal case. With the primary perpetrator secured, investigative resources have pivoted to a new priority. They need to trace the origin of the acid. Tracking the sale of restricted chemical substances requires navigating unregulated and illicit market networks operating across the region. Locating the specific supplier will widen the scope of this case, likely triggering a secondary wave of arrests for illegal chemical distribution. The immediate threat is neutralized, with the primary suspect securely in police custody. The active situation now relies on the ongoing medical interventions at GTB Hospital and the search for the chemical source. The ultimate resolution of this case depends entirely on the intersection of medical science preserving the victim's life and forensic teams dismantling the supply chain that armed her attacker.